So you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, Nevada? But you have one big concern. Can you make it through the dreaded summer living in Las Vegas? Is it really that bad? Well, then this video is for you because we're gonna explore what it's really like to live in the Mojave Desert during the hottest months of the year, including what activities are available to you to stay cool, which you may find surprising. So let's get after it right now. Hi, my name is Mark Pepe. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Las Vegas with so much evolving almost daily. We are passionate about removing the stress of relocating to a completely new city and state. If you're thinking about making that move, whether it be 9 days or 9 months, feel free to give us a call, text, or email. All of that information is in the description below. Let me say this right off of the bat. This video is not about sugarcoating the summer months here in Sin City because it is downright hot with consistent triple digits during early June through mid-September. But fear not, I am here to help you not only cope and beat the heat, but thrive in the desert oasis that is Las Vegas. If you've watched some of my other videos discussing the weather, you've heard me talk about one key difference in the heat we experience here in Southern Nevada versus other parts of the country. And that is we have a very dry climate, which means little to no humidity. But don't be fooled. There is a big difference between 105 degrees in a dry climate versus 90 degrees with 90+% humidity. Don't believe me? Well, just ask anyone from the Midwest or the South. Give me that dry heat any day of the week. You know, I know this is stating the obvious, but it's essential to stay hydrated and wear sunscreen. If you're spending a substantial amount of time outdoors, always remember to take breaks in the shade to avoid overheating. If you can, schedule all of your outdoor activities during the cooler parts of the day, which are early morning hours and later in the evening. And always avoid strenuous activities during the hottest parts of the day. Something I found interesting when I moved here 15 plus years ago was the hottest time of the day during the summer is actually right around 5 p.m., not mid-afternoon that is typical for a lot of other metropolitan areas. So something to keep in mind if you are relocating here and not usually used to the hottest part of the day being closer to dinner time. You know, one of the many advantages of so many new developments across the Las Vegas Valley are that homes are equipped with features like energy efficient windows, doors, lighting, along with upgraded insulation that will help keep your home cooler without spending a fortune on your electric bill. Also, having a swimming pool in your backyard is like having an additional bedroom in your house since it's likely to be used quite frequently during the summertime. There are many ways, both indoors and outdoors, to beat the heat and actually enjoy living in the Las Vegas Valley during the summer. So let's first discuss the outdoor options. You know, Las Vegas is home to 2 fantastic water parks. You have Cowabunga Canyon in the southwest part of town on Fort Apache Road, and then there is Cowabunga Bay on Galleria Drive in East Henderson. Both water parks are the perfect retreat on a hot summer day with over 25 water slides, multiple pools, including a giant wave pool, a lazy river, and a kids play area. You know, the parks promote its wave pool as making the largest man-made water park waves in the world. There are even sandy beaches to relax on as well. No doubt, there's all kinds of ways to have fun in the water at these parks. In addition to the water parks, there are a number of aquatic facilities, some with water slides as well, and recreation facilities around the Las Vegas Valley to promote and provide more options to stay cool. The city of Henderson has 19 facilities alone. One amenity that many parks around town have are splash pads. They are a non-slip surface with various shower-like features spraying water typically for younger children to play in. Another great activity most kids can spend hours enjoying to stay cool. Let's also not forget about the world-class pools at the city's resorts, where you can relax in style with a cool drink in hand. A few resorts also offer a dive-in movies, including the Cosmopolitan, where on Monday evenings the marquee at their Boulevard pool transforms into a colossal movie screen, showing your favorite films high above the Las Vegas Strip. I took my kids there last year and they had an absolute blast. Then there is Lake Mead, one of Nevada's most popular destinations, just 35 to 40 minutes southeast from Las Vegas, where you can explore a number of water activities to help cool off, including wakeboarding, kayaking, water skiing, tubing, kneeboarding, and wake surfing, just to name a few. There's also a beach called Boulder Beach with swimming available as well. So lots to do at Lake Mead. One non-water related activity that tends to be a little cooler, believe it or not, is golfing. With lots of grass, trees, and a breeze, most golf courses provide a tad cooler temperatures. And with over 70 courses to choose from around the Las Vegas Valley, you're not gonna run out of some fantastic options. I highly recommend you get as early of a tee time as possible to avoid the hottest parts of the day. One more outdoor activity or destination I wanted to highlight to help beat the heat is Mount Charleston. With temperatures 30 plus degrees cooler than the valley, thanks to its higher elevation, Mount Charleston is a great place to visit during the hot summer months to enjoy activities like hiking, biking, camping, picnicking, or even a scenic drive through the breathtaking views. You can get to Mount Charleston usually within a 45-minute drive from anywhere around the valley, making it an easy day trip. For those of you who prefer to stay indoors, which I highly recommend, there are plenty of options available for you as well to help stay cool. Las Vegas has become a mecca for shopping, whether it be high-end shops on the Strip like Crystals or designer brand outlet malls. There is something for every budget. The district at Green Valley Ranch, downtown Summerlin, and Town Square are all very popular shopping hotspots for local residents. Most resorts on the Strip also have a number of unique and eclectic retail outlets as well. When temperatures rise, it's the perfect excuse to shop until you drop. You definitely will not run out of stores to visit. Another fantastic option is to enjoy a day at the spa, especially for you ladies. The Las Vegas Valley has a number of world-class, full-service day spas to relax and pamper yourself with, both on and off the Strip. For local residents, Spa Mio at the M Resort, Red Rock Spa by Well and Being, Green Valley Ranch Spa by Well and Being, and the Spa Ravella at the Hilton Lake Las Vegas are all outstanding options to unwind and refresh. And these spas also offer local discounts as well. A couple of other great places to visit include the -5 Ice Experience, where everything is made of what else? Ice. You can chill with over 90 tons of ice while exploring a winter wonderland filled with amazing interactive ice sculptures and an LED light show with upbeat music. You can also enjoy a premium cocktail in a glass made entirely of course, ice. There are locations inside the Venetian, Mandalay Bay, and the Link Promenade. Packages including entry to the ice attraction, gloves, and freshly dry cleaned parkas start at only $13 for kids and $24 for adults. I promise you, this attraction is sure to create some fun and amazing memories. After all, where else can you go from 105 degrees to -5 degrees in a matter of minutes in the middle of the Mojave Desert? It really is a unique attraction. Next is the Pinball Hall of Fame, located right across the street from the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign. It offers the world's largest pinball collection, ranging from the 1950s all the way up to the 1990s in machines. The entire family can enjoy older pinball arcade games for as little as 50 cents per play, while some of the newer ones cost up to $1.50 to $2 per play in their 25,000 square foot warehouse that is open every day. The next venue is the Las Vegas Natural History Museum. It is home to over 10 galleries filled with fun, educational exhibits and programs. You can explore the treasures of Egypt, learn about prehistoric life, check out marine life galleries, as well as the African Savannah Gallery, and visit other informative exhibits. The museum holds special events every week, such as Science Saturdays and Shark Feeding Thursdays and Saturdays. The museum tickets are $7 for children and $14 for adults. Next is ice skating. Throw on a sweater and hit the ice in the middle of summer by taking the family to 4 different ice skating venues. The first is at City National Arena in downtown Summerlin, which is also the practice home of the Vegas Golden Knights hockey team. Then there is the Lifeguard Arena in downtown Henderson on Water Street. That is the practice home of the Henderson Silver Knights. Then there is the Las Vegas Ice Center in Spring Valley. And last, you have the Pepsi Ice Arena at the Fiesta Rancho Hotel and Casino in the Northwest. You can also sharpen your skills by joining an ice hockey league or visit during the open skate times. Skates are also available to rent at all 4 locations. I can go on and on with more indoor and outdoor activities to help beat the heat, but I think you get the point that there is something for everyone when it comes to enjoying the summer months, even though temperatures are not pleasant. So back to the $1 million question. Can you make it through and survive the summer living in Las Vegas? The answer is a resounding yes. It might seem daunting at first, but with the right mindset and the appropriately planned activities, you can definitely make it through in style. And speaking from experience, having lived here myself for over 15 years, I know this may sound odd, but you really do acclimate to the weather as the summer season progresses. Well, I think this gives you a good overview of surviving the summer months while living in Las Vegas. As we have discussed, it no doubt gets downright hot in southern Nevada, but there are plenty of ways and things to do to stay cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative, so please like and share it. Please subscribe below and comment if you have any questions or found this video helpful. Also, don't forget to check out our other videos on moving to Las Vegas and the surrounding areas so you can continue to get a realistic sense of what it would feel like to live here in Las Vegas. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom appointment here in the description below. We can't wait to help you make a smooth and stress-free move to Las Vegas. So until next time, we hope to show you around town very, very soon.